Okay, this is pine wood. It's 20 years old. How you actually tell they're 20 years old? With each one of these spaces between the branches is 1 year's growth. So all you do is you count from the bottom, the branches, all the space, all the way up as far as you can reach, and then average the rest. This is a Corsican plantation, and you can tell that by the fact that the bark is grey all the way up and that the needles are 4 to 6 inches long. The colour of the needles is grey-green, but you can't really see down here what the colour they are. Anyway, you're looking for stumps that are still in situ inside the forest. So there's quite a few round here. Each one of those will contain fatwood. Some contain more fatwood than others. Some have rotted away. If you give it a kick and it seems hefty, then it should have a little in it. Sometimes you've got a lot in it, sometimes you have a little in it. You can also get fatwood from the end of the branches. On a pine tree, these branches die out naturally through lack of light. When they're alive, all the sap is going inside into the needles. As they die, all the sap sinks back and ends up here. So if you cut very closely, sometimes you find fatwood, sometimes you don't. I always find that on the northern side doesn't really have that much fatwood, but on the southern side they have a little bit more. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So I'll get my bow saw and we'll have a look. So this is the south side. So I'm going to cut as close as I can. And if you look at that, that's quite deep and dark. So if I look at the actual stump of the branch, see at the end there, all that darkness, well, that's fatwood. But the fatwood will only go up to about here, so it would get a fire going, but it's not as good as a stump, what I showed you in the earlier videos. But as I say, you can find the stumps. You should find a decent load of fatwood. You won't, as I say, you won't find it in all of the stumps, but just keep looking until you find the mother lode. Once you find the mother lode, well, help yourself.